There we go. That should be working now. What's up, guys? What's up? Now that's actually working. Here we go. We're getting on to play some Final Fantasy tonight. I'm looking forward to this. Even though there's a lot of side quests, what we're doing, but it's not like they're bad side quests. Like, it's a big thing about games. I feel like side quests are important to games, and I also feel like the game developers should take time to make sure the side quests are entertaining or integral to some degree. And this game, like I said, has still blown me away, man, with how important all the side quests honestly feel. So I feel like it's actually worth my time to go do all this stuff, But here, we're gonna go ahead and head out this way. We actually have a little bit here, a little bit here. We got, let's see here, 1, 2, 3 different things out this way to go do. So I might go do that real quick. Yeah, that out there. We only got the one, I think, out here right now. And then we got, what is it? This stream might just be side quests, depending on how, over the top this shit gets. Really, like how much it really wants me to do. Oh fuck, the audio sounds bad. Hold up, let me fix. That's probably my headset's fault. There we go. Okay, so I'm not hearing nothing. Oh, that sounds bad. Yeah, now the game audio's sounding fucky. Weird. We're having a clusterfuck of a mess today, it looks like. I'm gonna sit here, be opening and closing shit until my stream fucking crashes, it seems. But hey, that's all good. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and start to it. First thing I'm gonna start with is we're probably gonna run up here and go ahead and just do the desert, finish up the desert for the stream. Because we did a lot of desert stuff last stream of this game. So I'm just gonna do a little bit real quick and then keep the rest of the stream probably outside of the desert. Because yeah, I think literally like all of last stream, rest in peace Theodore, was like entirely in the desert, man. We just did so much shit out here in the desert. Once again, good side quests.
Still in Dalamil, Victor?
Ah, Sid.
I don't remember what this
I thought you'd have returned to
quest
Cosnus
is
by
about.
now.
I did. Then I came back.
Why?
I've developed something of a fondness for the place. And having worked so hard to see it saved from one fate, it would seem remiss to abandon it to another. A sentiment Master Lubor certainly isn't shy about exploiting. Hence my doing his bidding yet again.
You're not the only one.
What does he want you to do?
Why do I not remember who
He asked
Victor
for
is
my
right
aid
now?
in putting down the bandits.
Oh, that's
And
fine.
he said that you might be able to help me find them.
Who's
Then
Victor?
you've come at just
Does
the
any-
right time. I was on my way to speak with Conrad about how to organize our forces.
Anybody in chat remember who Victor is? I cannot
With more
remember who that
camps
is.
in the vicinity, then we can safely strike at once.
I see the face,
We
but
must strike together, and we must strike soon at as many camps as we can. We can't give this league of theirs time to rally its forces.
also I probably won't be getting
Right.
that loud this stream because my
Which camp
voice
shall
is
I
kind of
take?
gone.
There's one upriver, just out there across the dunes.
Leave it with me.
I don't want to be, straight up yelling while I'm on stream, Shit gets fucking wild. But
Those ne'er-do-wells want to band together.
thankfully, with this game doesn't get too intense, usually unless we're like mid-battle or anything. So I don't see myself accidentally getting too terribly loud. Good warm-up for the stream. Let's see here. Satellite spam, or sorry, blind justice. I mean, fuck, I just used the stone skin potion. I swear, chat, this game and having its presets. This game and having its fucking presets only have, what is it? Bro got comboed by my spam. I literally spammed triangle and the bro got comboed. Insane. Yeah, if you guys ever get the chance to use satellites, highly recommend it. It's kind of unfair. It's actually just busted. Not even remotely fair in the slightest. You know what? Let's fuck up a salamander. Let's go. Let's go.
Nice try.
Kill!
Nope. I was about to say, is he even in range, though? Bro is in range? Oh, this is a good free execution. So, by the end of this Judgment Bolt and this Giga Flare, he will be fucking eradicated. Yep, I'm already feeling good in the groove again. No, we're good. We're gaming. It's like I never left. I'm still here, baby. Can I not, though? Can I not be twisted up, please? Thank you. Here, fine. If you're gonna be twisted up over here. There you go. Ever since I ran over my headset with a vacuum cleaner, it has been making like knots. Just knots. All around itself anytime I wear it. My god. My god, is it infuriating. Okay. Come here, bandits. So we can't be leaving the good people of the desert to be victims of some simple bandits. Bro, but like I said last time, bro, how the fuck do these bandits be reproducing? I'm starting to think they're like goddamn rabbits. You know? Like, there ain't no reason for this many.
It's over.
Aw, is there some bandits in the fucking desert? Let me just show them the true way to fight. Nope, you are not curing this bitch. This poor bastard. He's gonna really wish he wasn't getting cured. And now we get this. Come on, she magic at me then. She magic at me. Game. You're fucked. There we go. It's just constant AoEs. I'm a walking fucking... Oh my god, what do you call it? What is it called? I'm literally a human version of Rolling Thunder. I'm just walking around. Carpet bomb! I'm a walking carpet bomb target. I just walk out in the middle of the desert. Planes just fucking appear like it's goddamn Vietnam.
Where are you?
Ready to drop goddamn Agent Orange and shit all over the desert. They're gonna turn the whole desert literally into glass.
That's not why you're here, is it?
No. Something's happened. We need you back in Dalimil.
What is it?
Yeah, what is it?
The whole town's in uproar.
What for?
They're saying that Lubor is a bearer.
So?
What? Seems that one of our parties wasn't as thorough as they should have been. They let one of the bandits escape, and his escape route took him right through Dalimil. Some of the children spotted him, and he was about to silence them. And when Lubor felled him with a bolt of magic, and without a crystal.
But that's not possible.
It is if he's a bearer and has been hiding it all these years, which is what people are saying. If he has, well, I wouldn't blame him. No man is branded by choice.
That is true.
Still, all those people see is a man who's lied to them all his life. One who was made a leader of himself when the world believed he should have been a slave.
Fuck.
That is really
I don't know
shitty.
where we go from here, but I know one thing. Lubor needs all the friends he can get right now.
I'm gonna go help Lubor. He reminds me of
Right.
Claude. We need to help him out. Help our boy out. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's head that way. I ain't watching a bro get fucked up today. Hell no. Hell to the no.
And now everyone knows. I made it a habit to keep a crystal close at hand for just such an occasion. And when that occasion arose, I forgot to reach for it. Well, it was bound to come out sooner or later.
We're sorry, Lubor. We tried to keep running, but we just couldn't anymore.
There's nothing to be sorry for. I rather enjoyed playing the hero for once. All that matters to me is that you two are safe.
Yeah.
Look at him talking to his betters like it's nothing.
All lies, I'll wager. Just like the ones he fed us all these years.
Once people make up their minds, it's hard to change them. We need to do something, and quickly.
That is true. It's really
Convince
difficult
the
to change
people
people's
not
minds.
to let their prejudices blind them. Convince them that nothing has changed. That their enemy lies outside these walls, not within them.
You're right. We should speak to everyone.
What do we
I'm
even
glad you
say, though?
agree. I'll handle the townsfolk. I'm a Dalmec born and bred. They listen to me. You head to the tavern. Conrad and Natalie remember who Lubor really is. They know that Lubor and I are friends. I might not make for the most impartial of interlocutors. Lord Underhill of Randalar's League of Merchants, however, is a trusted and impartial mediator of note.
Oh God.
I can.
I gotta play Mr. Underhill. Oh boy. Chat, are we ready to go?
Lubor.
Under a hill.
Stay here with the children. I can't promise anything, but we'll try.
And that is all I can ask of you.
Why are you taking the bearers?
Why do they always have to make such a fuss outside? It's driving away our...
What are they saying? Damn, I want to hear more of what they were saying. Fuck. Oh well.
He knew all along that he...
Go ahead. Spit it out.
Forgive me for disturbing you, but could I have a moment of your time?
Could you be angry at me instead?
Seen your face before.
As
Underhill.
have I. Lord Underhill, wasn't it? Of the League of Merchants.
That's right. I wanted to speak to you about Lubor.
The rumors that he's a bearer. All true, I'm afraid.
He'll never be mayor now. Not if I have anything to do with it.
But what of his wares? Bearer or no, his steel is highly valued throughout the Republic.
Mm-hmm.
In this at least he's done the town a service. Might that not earn him a little leniency?
Oh, get him.
Leniency? He pretended to be one of us when he was laughing behind our backs all the while.
You said he was
I'm
laughing.
sorry, my lord, but he lied to us. He lied to you. He cannot be trusted.
So what do you propose? Will you drive him from his home? Close his forge?
Perhaps. That is a question for the people of Dalimil. And they will thank you not to get involved.
What a crybaby little bitch. Of course he would lie about it. He was literally
The townsfolk have made their minds up. There was nothing I could do.
Nor I. Conrad and Natalie refused to consider anything but their own wounded pride.
You never know. Once their anger is cooled, they might see things differently. For now, we should report back to Lubor.
All right.
Alright, I'll read chat in just a second. But yeah, like, it's so brain dead to me. Like, yeah, I get it. Oh my god, they lied. But do people just think shit without thinking why? Is there never really a thought process of why? How brain dead is the average individual?
Take the bearer's side.
Yeah, they're over here being like that. In my mind, if I saw someone who was having some type of issue, regardless, I would have like the, oh my god, you know what? Maybe, they're lying about it because they keep themselves fucking safe. It's not like lying about murdering somebody. Like, fuck. But here, let me read chat. Saw a musical called The Perfect Town, and the guy says, I just came from Denver. I'm a sick... Oh my goodness. I just want to hear someone walk in the hospital and say that. That's wild, bro. Perfect Town guy says, I just came from Denver. That's a wild intro. I don't think I've heard that one
the
before.
Situation is hopeless.
There's still hope.
But perhaps not in this lifetime, I think it's fair to say.
You mustn't think like that, Lubor. Give them time. They'll come around. We'll talk some sense into them in the end, you'll see.
No, you won't.
Ooh.
And your efforts would be better spent elsewhere.
But Lubor...
Rosina would often tell me that steel does not lie, that a blade is a reflection of the smith who forged it. To yourself be true, that was her point. Rather an ironic one when you consider that her life was taken with a blade of her own making.
That's shitty as fuck. Oh my god.
I do not doubt that she was always true to herself and what she believed in, right to the end. And so must I be. I must do what I know to be right, no matter what others might think of me.
You tell him. You tell him.
And now, I know what that is. I must embrace my new role of villain so that the people of Dalimil have something to unite against. For only united can they hope to stand against the threat that awaits them. I'll need to make a suitably dramatic exit, of course.
Don't go, Lubor. You're the only one who was ever kind to us. We'll be all alone. Again.
Trust me, little ones. It is for the best that I go. Not only for the town, but for you, too.
This is so
How
shitty.
could it possibly be for the best? These children need you. The least you can do is give the townspeople a chance to change their minds.
They would not take it, Victor. It's over.
Over, you say? And so just like that, you're going to throw this town and these children to the wolves? I thought you were better than this. But it seems you had me fooled as well.
Victor.
Forget it. Do what you will.
You sure you're making the right choice, Lubor?
Of those available to me, I believe it's the best one. Yes. Ah, but where are my manners? Here. Your reward for clearing out that bandit camp.
Here you go.
then.
On a second.
I have packing
On another
to do.
thing. On another note.
If there's
Here you
anything
go.
I can do. Anything.
You ask me, bro.
I'll bear it in mind. Thank you.
Get it? Bear it in mind like a bearer. So funny. So funny. Horrible. Sad even. Funny. Alright. I'm Doug and I'm Bill. I assume you're referencing a movie with that statement in chat. I would assume. Let's see here. Okay, so we're actually going to go ahead and start down here. Does that go towards even weirder science? Yep, that's the one I'm going to need to do. And then there's also Martha's Rest, which I need to go up here for self-determination. And then rekindling the flame. So yeah, I need to go up here for that. And then we're going to go down to Hawkscry Cliff. And head up a little ways north. Oh, you know what? I know where this is. This is... I always forget, because I really don't go to Rosaria very often. Yeah, Rosaria plus Vampire, nice. Rosaria plus Vampire, no Skune. game for them, this will cause it to activate. And game. There we go. Well, thankfully, I don't believe I'll be looking for a bunch of, you know, or a giant slime prince this time. But it does look like I'll be going into an absolutely destroyed fucking town. It's great to see that every single city in this world right now is fucked.
The whole village is turned.
Oh, lovely. The actual village. Cautious, sir. Yep. Easy win is easy win, easy win. We take those. We take those.
All right.
All right, Akashi Chocobo, what you got? Well, you know what? I fucked up the timing. Torgal over here just taking someone out himself. Oh my god, I forget they like literally waste away. They literally just disappear like the I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark. Fucking wild. Oh boy, Aether Flood. I really want to know what causes Aether Flood. Like, I honest to God might Amber Joshua and hold on, that's the current village I'm in, right? Amber, a sleepy settlement nestled amongst the lofty peaks of southern Rosaria, located far from the capital. Its people survive by trading what produce they can coax from the stony soil, and what little else they can gather from the surrounding hills. Yeah? You know, I just realized, I can't remember if Joshua is safe or not. Like, I genuinely don't remember if Joshua is safe or not. Going off my most recent memory. Also, am I using all, like, the blue-tinted characters? I just realized as well. Yeah, I'm using, like, blue, cyan, and purple. I'm running, like, the all-blue team. Because I'm feeling a blue, chat. In a blue world, where everything is blue for him. We move through these bombs and they get bodied. Just blow up. I can't even tell. I can't tell what the enemies are doing. They just get so many fucking effects on screen that all just blends together in one giant mess. You know what? Here, we'll take him out. This is pretty fantastic, because I've actually been playing a JoJo's game a lot on my spare time. But I will say I did have to get off of it a little bit ago. And if anyone's curious, it's the All-Star JoJo's Battle R or something like that. I don't know. I had to stop playing it, though, because I actually got to some mission where I was playing as Jonathan Joestar, fighting Iggy, and trying to fight someone who's fucking ridiculously tiny was honestly infuriating was the most polite, stream-friendly way for me to put it. Muda! Got him. Be prepared to get bodied. Damage, and now this. I don't know if that'll outright kill him. There we go. All of this for a baseball-sized sphere. Hell yeah.
2 down, 1 to go.
What a useful item. What a fantastic item. I'm sure it literally fucking I'm pretty sure it's basically a pocket nuke. It's actually a portafort from fucking Fortnite. That's actually what it was. They just simply wanted a portafort.
Somewhere nearby. Assuming she's still here.
Yeah, who was I coming here for exactly? Oh.
I've got greens of all shapes and sizes. Colours nearly done.
Here, can I talk to you?
Catch your eye.
Ooh, Breath of Light for satellite, and and rhyme as well. Nice. Increases stone skin duration.
Much
That's
obliged.
pretty good. No. Pretty good. I do actually like to use satellite quite a lot, so.
Thanks very much. There you go.
Oh my goodness. Okay, let's check out that new ability we got. Let's see here. Gear. Increases magic burst by what? 15? And this one's judgment bolt cooldown by 9. Pretty good. Breath of ice for Ice Age. We got satellite. Cooldown time by that's cooldown time. Man, I was hoping it was damage.
It don't mean we have to.
That's alright. Or maybe I can get some money back at least. Hello.
What are you after?
That's it?
Very well.
Damn, 5,200? That's nothing, basically.
The world seems to be changing so fast lately, I can hardly keep up.
Nope.
Want to know how to tell if the world's going to rack and ruin?
For busy bladesmiths. Bro's got
Looking
a
for
point,
shelter,
though.
are you? Come on inside, I'll introduce you to Martha.
Aw. That's sweet. What the fuck is... Oh, can I go this way a decent amount? Okay, so I guess she might be inside then? She very well could be. Okay, let's talk to Martha.
Ah, Clive. I was just about to send for you.
Oh, that's
I'd
fantastic.
like you to take something to Sir Wade up in Eastpool.
Oh.
Seeds for planting. Thought it was about time they started growing their own food. I'll keep providing them with whatever they need in the meantime, of course.
Oh goodness,
But
I
if
hope they're
Eastpool's
okay up
going
there in
to
Eastpool.
survive, it's got to be able to fend for itself.
That is true.
As of those poor bearers. They've lived their whole lives in servitude, but now they're their own masters. Small wonder they ain't got the foggiest how to provide for themselves. So it's up to us to teach 'em. And if you're wondering why you, well, the Wagoneers taking supplies up that way have been coming back with more and more reports of Akashic around the village of late. Sir Wade's putting a brave face on it, but I think even he's starting to worry. And if he's likely to share those concerns with anyone, it's you.
Oh boy, that's all right.
There.
I'll fuck up some
That should be enough
Akashic.
to
I'm not
keep 'em in
scared.
Gazal Greens for a few
I
years
think.
at least.
No, I'm not scared. Thankfully,
Greens.
thankfully this game does make you feel pretty
Mouth-watering
damn
crop,
powerful.
I'll admit. But they're hardy, they grow fast, and they fill a hole. Better that than something that'll wither away at first frost.
I mean,
And
that's fair.
chocobos love 'em too, which is no small thing. When I say all of us need to pull together to get Eastpool back on its feet, I mean all of us. They ain't exactly succulent, but cook 'em right, and they're just about bearable.
I'll take your word for it.
They become
Sir
edible
Wade will
eventually.
know what to do with them. And if he don't, well, I'll go up there and show him myself.
I'm sure you will.
After four pounds of seasoning and 3 days of marinating, and then some quality cooking, it just might be edible eventually. I hope. Like it's just fucking. Oh goodness, that sounds awful. Ugh. I don't know. I put a decent amount of seasoning on my food. I usually end up
Doesn't still hurt,
enjoying it quite a bit.
The people of the rest may seem to be in high spirits, but give them a little wine.
Oh, I found him.
It's been a pleasure, Doris. Just like old times.
I'll give your offer some thought, my lady.
Remember, Doris says.
How goes the
Doris!
investigation?
Sid, what brings you to Martha's Rest?
I've got bad memory and I don't remember who you are.
I heard you were out here on your own, tracking our slaver. I trust you're being careful.
Of course.
Who?
And it had to be me. The bearers from the Dragon's Eyrie confirmed a long-held suspicion of mine that the slaver we've been tracking is an old acquaintance. She's no fool. If we'd come in force, she would have spotted us straight away, and then vanished without a trace.
I'm very confused.
That was her just now, wasn't it? So, was it a fruitful reunion?
I'd say so. She tried to recruit me. Seems her time in Rosaria is coming to an end. She's abducted bearers from across the region and is looking to smuggle them back into Sambrek. After her brush with those beastmen on the road to Northreach, she hired herself an Imperial escort, which she wants me to join. She's dangerous, Sid, but I think I can stop her.
Then I'm going with you.
So we
I'll take
do,
care of the
right?
escort. You can see the bearers to safety. Where are they?
What we should do is just let the
Bound
Akashic
archers, soon to break
wear
camp.
them away,
You go on ahead.
and then
I'll follow once I've
take
sent
out
word
the
back to the
remains.
hideaway.
Literally third party them. Hit them like it's Apex, you know? Just sit back with the Kraber and watch them get third partied. The real god tier plays. We got 475 and 492. Well, here, what I'll do, because that's way down there, and this one I can just teleport to. Well, actually, I guess I do like to walk. I like to walk around in this game. You know, fast traveling is nice and all, but I also kind of want to see how the world has changed over time, you know? Actually, I think last time I played, we walked up here, so never mind. We kind of already know what this area looks like a little bit. It's hard for me to remember, like, has the place changed? Has it not? Is there anything worthwhile? I don't know. You know, all the good stuff. But that's okay. Sir Wade! Sir Wade! I brought you gifts and good news!
Ah, Lord Rossfield.
Of course!
What brings you to Eastpool?
A delivery from Martha.
Oh, goodness. Okay. While chocobos adore Gishel greens, their human masters find them significantly less toothsome, turning to them only in times of hardship, most often after their faithful steeds have already been added to the pot.
These are Gazal green seeds. Martha's keen to cut the apron strings, then, is she? I jest, of course. You see, I had thought we might be able to revive the old wheat fields.
Would the
But
Akashic?
they've long since gone to seed. only without the seeds.
Martha was hoping he might be able to show the bearers how to plant and tend these, so that they'll be able to fend for themselves.
That's not a bad idea.
My only question is, like, would the
These
Akashic
bearers
mess
had
with the
only
plants?
recently escaped their bonds before we brought them here. They know little of freedom, of providing for themselves and their loved ones. Unless we teach them how to live like free men, I fear that all we have achieved in bringing them here is to exchange one master for another. Not that myself and the Guardians have been the best example to them so far, subsisting almost entirely on Martha's charity as we do. It's about time we all start to provide for ourselves, bearers and Guardians alike.
Sounds good to me.
Unfortunately, we've been a little too busy of late to focus on much besides bolstering our defenses. There have been alarming reports of...
The Horde is closing in. They're coming, so wait, all of them.
Damn it all, I thought we'd have more time. Gather the men in the square. Send to the rest for reinforcements.
Yes, Sir Wade.
Oh boy.
The Horde.
Akashic, a veritable legion of them. They've been seen prowling around the northern reaches for a while now.
The northern?
We don't have the numbers to hold back a swarm that size. I had hoped to build a perimeter wall so that myself and the Guardians might be able to defend the village, but...
Now you're out of time.
Precisely. If reinforcements from the rest arrive before they do, we may just scrape through, but I fear that's rather an enormous if.
What if you could call on reinforcements from Eastpool?
You mean the bearers? We brought them here so they might live, not die, fighting for their lives.
So wait. You said you lack men to defend the village. Are the bearers not men? Do they not wish to see Eastpool saved? Though they may not be trained soldiers like your Guardians, what help they are able to offer could still prove the difference between victory and defeat.
There we go. I like that. I like that.
You're right, my lord. I will appeal to them.
I like that Sir Wade has good intentions in mind, but they can still show like faulty thinking amongst such good characters as well. You know, like good intentions, but maybe not the best decision.
My friends, I humbly beg your aid.
But willing to change for the better, you know?
We Guardians are few and our enemies many. But I swear we can defeat them with you at our side.
Oh, goodness.
You would send us to the slaughter. To serve as bait for those fiends so that you and your men might be spared. And to think we trusted you. Say what you will. A home is not worth dying for.
But it is worth fighting for.
Let's go, let's go.
Sir Wade fights to give you lot a chance. Just like I do. Just like Sid does. We all wanted to give you a home where you could be free. And you got one, didn't you? This place, Eastpool. This is your village. Your home.
It is now, yeah.
And if you don't fight to protect what's yours, you'll lose it. You know I'm right. This world wants to take everything from you. Everything. Your homes, your freedom, your very lives. So then, are you going to stand by and let that happen to you? Are you going to accept fate like good little Bran did and die, having never stood up for yourselves? Or will you fight like free men and women?
Let's go, frying pan hype. I have a frying pan. I have a hairbrush. I'm ready to fight. They look very excited.
What do you do?
All right. Give me a sword.
Let's go, let's go.
I never dreamt I'd have a home of my own. And now that I have, I don't want to lose it. I will protect what's mine, or die trying.
Fuck yeah.
We all will. Free men and women, fighting together.
My man! Bro's full on. Literally just looks like Devin's Monster Hunter character. Let's go, let's go.
East Pool!
East Pool! West Pool! Sorry, East Pool.
Thank you, Martha.
Don't mention it.
It's good speech, good speech.
Just promise me one thing. That you'll show them how freeborn fight.
Oh fuck yeah! We fight with overpowered icon abilities.
Gladly.
Yeah, we fight with overpowered icon abilities, you know? Switching between Shiva, Bahamut, and fucking Ramu.
Well, if it was numbers you were lacking, you certainly won't be now.
Thanks to you.
Me? Oh, I just love the sound of my own voice.
Nah.
Lord Rossfield?
Me too.
My lady?
Same. Relatable.
So what's the plan of action?
We'll divide our forces into several small detachments, each made up of guardians, bearers, and guards from the rest. These will position themselves at strategic points around the village.
Let's go Sir Wade,
Upon
Master
engaging
Tactician.
with the Akashic, each detachment will keep the creatures occupied as best they can, steadily retreating all the while.
You're going to lure them into the village?
I am. We will have neither the time nor the resources to treat the wounded, so injuries must be avoided at all costs. Instead, we will focus purely on defense at first. By coordinating our withdrawal through the use of messengers drawn from among the bearers, we will aim to have the swarm converge at a point of our choosing. With luck, that point will be the village square, the perfect place for our most able warriors to surround them and fall upon them, and for you and I to finish them off.
A sound plan, but one that'll require a leader with a cool head and strong nerves to coordinate the retreat. I'd say you have both in abundance, Sir Wade, but you'll be needed. Please, leave the last of the fighting to me.
Ha! And let you have all the glory.
Sir Wade! They're here!
Then you know what you must do.
Love how Sir
We
Wade just
work
casually has
together.
a fucking battle
Everyone
axe while
playing
everyone
their
else uses a
part.
sword.
Each shielding the other that no man might fall. That Eastpool might live on. For Rosaria.
For Rosaria!
So one thing I've talked about, or like I think I've talked about on stream, is like how...
We've no time to argue, my lord. I'll do as you ask.
And I will do as you ask.
Swords aren't particularly battlefield weapons, while spears and battle axes are.
Too, then, eh?
Right you are, Martha.
A lot of the straight swords were used mostly just for like self-defense and, you know, secondary weapons, all that stuff. Like, instead of having a secondary pistol in Call of Duty, you'd have a secondary, you know, side sword.
The calm before the storm.
Not to say swords aren't good, but to say that they were not as
And here it comes.
prevalent in games. That's alright. I do like swords quite a bit, so I have no qualms with, you know, them being very present. Come on, motherfucker. Come on, me, bitch. I didn't even see the guy in the background. Fuck, right off. Okay. You know what? I didn't see the guy in the background. We're just gonna go for it. Come on, bitch. Is that it? Okay, you know what? Fine. This is what we're doing, this is what we're doing. Fuck off. Like, I enjoy these abilities, but fuck, dude. They're doing absolutely nothing to help. This seems reasonable. Man, I can't see who I'm attacking, but man, they're getting fucked. Now this. And now this. Get him, Torgal! Hop off, Torgal, you got this. Jesus Christ. What is causing Torgal to transform? I'm gonna beat this game and I'm gonna have to look it the fuck up on my phone. I swear. It makes no sense.
Looks like that's the last of them.
Lord Rossfield, change of plan.
What's the change of plan?
What is it?
Owl from the rest. An Akashic curl's been sighted on Rhiannon's ride and is headed in their direction.
Well, the better half of her guard is here.
Jesus.
So wait, how many Akashic remain in Eastpool?
Hard to say. My men are still facing some resistance, but I think the worst is behind us. I could order a detachment or two to fall back and...
No. Let them finish the job. You stay here too, Sir Wade. Your men need you. I'll go after the Curl.
There we go.
Join me only when Eastpool is won.
If you're sure, my lord.
Oh, I'm certain.
May the Founder protect you.
Bitch, I am the Founder. Watch that actually be the ending. I'm joking, but the game's being serious. Me joking, saying I am the Founder. The game actually saying, no, yeah, you are. Don't worry. That's true.
Next one's mine. I might not know what.
Next one's mine. I might not know one with the sword to the other, but I can roast the bastards. Bro's gonna go out there on the mic and burn them alive. Some Eminem rap battle style shit. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. It's gonna be like that edit of the rap battle scene from 6 Mile that I see all the time, where he stands up and starts singing Barbie Girl. You know, the real gangster shit.
Torgal, kill!
Farewell. It's over.
There we go. Honestly, the satellites, I use those a lot nowadays to kind of build up stagger, but to also just kind of add to like my magic burst already. Just add to the overall combat. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's nice that it adds just a little bit of extra flavor to my already present combat, you know? Like, it makes my charge magic and everything, and my magic burst seem that much better than it already is. You know what? I gotta say, playing this game really makes me kind of want to play some other free roam games on stream as well. Like, it reminds me back of when I was first playing Elden Ring for the first time. And it kind of makes me think of, like, you know, what if I were to play some Skyrim? How fun that would be. I can't even remember the last time I played Skyrim.
There it is. With me, Torgal. Let's go.
Do it again, bitch.
Nice try.
Okay. Seems like I'm not reacting nearly fast enough, so... And that's 1, and 2... Oh, bitch at me. playing sloppy as fuck right now, but I don't care. That's what happens when you start playing a bunch of other games, not really thinking about this one. Well, especially since I've been playing Zelda as well, you know. Playing a game with completely different mechanics and fighting styles, then jumping back into this one, it's just like, oh god, what am I doing? It also doesn't help that I've been playing a lot of, a lot of that fighting game as well. Playing that fighting game, I mean, yeah, it's free because I got it on Game Pass and everything. But man, playing a 3D fighting game, the JoJo's one, is just really making me want to play Soul Calibur 2 on the GameCube. Which was, like, my favorite fighting game of all time. Probably the one fighting game that I played, like, super extensively. I think I might have played it even more than Smash Bros. I can't remember.
The Curl, is it?
It's dead.
Thank the Founder for that. And for you, my lord. We were able to eradicate the rest of the Horde. I have guardians posted around the village to keep watch for further attacks, but all seems quiet for now. I hesitate to say it, but I think it might be over.
I think it might.
We did it.
We fucking did it! We're the best!
Thank you, my friends. Thank you.
No, Sir Wade. It's us who should be thanking you. You brought us together. Showed us what it means to fight for what you hold dear.
We never had nothing to call our own before. We didn't know what it meant to protect it, but now we do. We really do.
Forgive us, Sir Wade. You and your people saved us, and still we doubted you. But there's no doubt in my mind anymore. We're free men now, so we have to start acting like it.
There we go.
We have to fight to protect what's ours.
Hardship bringing people together, damn it.
Let's go. We shall. We all shall. Together. This is our home. And if anyone or anything tries to take it away,
they'll have us to answer to.
Come on then. Let's get to work.
This village isn't gonna rebuild itself.
Anyone know how to build, plant, or do anything productive? I think not. This is gonna go great.
They're not slaves anymore.
No.
No. They're Rosarians. Your father took pity on the bearer's plight, and I believe if he were still with us today, this is what he would have wanted.
I believe you might be right.
I shall remain here, my lord, and do what I can to help rebuild the village. After all, this is my home now too. And I could hardly call myself an East Poolian if I didn't pull my weight.
I think you'll find it's East Pudlian, Sir Wade. But you should be proud all the same. I'll have to pull my weight too. Can't have the rest getting outclassed. Speaking of which, I ought to be getting back.
Can we continue to count on your support, Martha?
Of course, and I'll be counting on yours too. Us Rosarians have got to stick together, haven't we?
Indeed we have.
And Clive, come by the Golden Stables when you get the chance.
That'll be the first thing I do.
Delivering them seeds yet?
All right, I will.
That'll be literally the first thing I do.
Lord Rossfield, do you remember our very first mission together? Clearing the goblins from the Stillwind marshes?
I do. I do.
How could I forget?
There's one sight that I shall never forget. You, facing off against that giant Morble. Not a trace of fear on your face. Since that day, there have been more than a few times when I felt like giving up. When the odds seemed so stacked in the enemy's favor, I thought I may as well just lay down my sword and surrender. But every time I would think back to the look in your eyes that day and remember what it means to be a shield. Know that whatever trials Eastpool may face, I shall never lose courage. Thanks to you.
So Wade, you have always been a true shield. I know that Eastpool, and indeed all of Rosaria, will be safe in your hands.
Thank you, my lord. I know the rest of the world will be safe in yours.
I'll do my best.
God, that's goddamn beautiful. What does everyone got to say? I want to hear it
Couldn't
now.
have done this if we hadn't all pulled together. Even you and Martha chipped in.
Thank you, my lord. You showed us what it means to fight for what's ours, and we shall strive to follow in your footsteps.
I love this. Honestly, I love these wholesome moments like this. You know, like, it's cool to have all the badass moments where you're taking down monsters. It's cool to have all the funny, quirky moments, like, you know, Deadpool moments where it's funny amidst all the chaos. It's cool to have, like, you know, I'm gonna cry because this area is so damn sad and depressing. Man, having just wholesome moments like that, it is awesome. It is very awesome to see. And enjoy. And especially, like, you know, rallying together like that. I fucking love that. I love that. I don't know. This, like I said, they
hero returns.
Did not pay these writers
It's lucky
nearly
you came
enough.
by when you did, eh? Not only did my seeds get delivered, but you went and saved Eastpool and all.
I just did what I could.
And it's only right that you get rewarded for it. Take it before I change my mind.
Thank you, Martha.
So, Eastpool's finally back on its feet again. And a home to free bearers. Who'd have thought we'd see the day, eh?
Well, it was your idea.
I know that, but I never stopped to think what it would mean. Bearers in charge of themselves, thinking for themselves, working for themselves. Like your hideaway, but not even hidden away.
Just
Well,
out in the open for all to see. It's wild.
Nowadays. You know, bearers living free like that reminds me of when I first met Sid. Loath as I am to recall that particular day.
I take it you didn't always see eye to eye. What happened?
Well, if you really want to know, I started doing what I do long before I met Sid.
Oh, really?
In fact, that's how I met him. Or at least how he came to meet me.
Was he a... What?
He showed up at the stables one day, asking questions about who'd been buying up bearers. Founder knows what he thought I was doing with them. Running a hunt, poking around in their innards. Something awful, anyway. Me, I thought he was a new constable. Thought the game was up. But somehow we both managed to work out what each other was about. And before I knew it, the cheeky arse was rattling on at me about how I was doing it all wrong. After all my hard work. Told me I was giving them relief, but not freedom. That my bearers were still dying as slaves. Got right under my skin, it did. Told him if he didn't like it, he could bugger off and report me to the garrison. And you know what he did? He smiled. And then he laughed. And then I did the same. We made a pact that day, that whenever one of us was in need, the other would always be there for him.
And you were?
Well, we both wanted the same thing. To make life better for bearers.
Of course.
Just like your dad. Do you know I was born right around the time Elwyn became Archduke? Growing up, I saw how he tried to change things. He certainly didn't lack for ambition, that one.
Indeed. But the loftier one's ambitions, the harder they are to achieve.
Well, of course.
Which is why those of us who follow in their footsteps need to finish what people like Sid and my father started.
Suppose you're right, aye.
Oh,
And if
fuck
we
yeah.
don't manage it, there's always them who come after us.
One of the best fathers I've ever
Good
seen in a
thing
video
we've
game
got a
is
few half-decent
Clive's dad.
sorts waiting in the wings, eh? It's almost enough to give you a little bit of hope.
Just a little.
Anyway, enough nattering. Better get back to work. Let's see about making everyone some dinner, shall we? The least the folks who saved Eastpool deserve is a hot meal. And you and me ain't gonna save the world on an empty stomach neither.
That sounds like a wonderful idea.
Hold up, I will get your answer in just a moment, Garden Fortress. Twitch. I will have to go... Now, my answer is going to be very specific as well. I want you to know. Ooh, we're going to have to go check that out as well at our hideaway. So, I'll answer your question in just a moment. But I want to say what I was going to say about Clive's dad real quick. Clive's dad has got to be one of the best fathers I've ever seen in a video game. It is fantastic that you could really just start up a game, see someone, and then already do nothing but root for him. Like, they just stand up, and you're like, you know what? This is, like, one of the best guys in the game. Like, this is the G. This is the homie. We all love him. No one dislikes him. Everybody roots for him. He's the best guy here. Hell yes. And I just love that. I love that. Because, like, you know, it's crazy how good the writing has been to get you to like characters or to dislike characters so quickly and so easily. Just because of how good the writing is. And I love that. I love that. That's one thing the Final Fantasy just does so damn well. And I hope that for as long as I'm alive, that video games keep having such good writing. Because I still believe, like I say all the time, video games have to be some of the best and, like, ultimate art forms to this day. Because of all the different forms of art that already go into video games as it is. And to answer your question... Who the fuck is Clyde and his dad's? Oh, well, so I'm playing Final Fantasy XVI right now. Have you played any Final Fantasy before Garden Fortress? And I'll pause that stop real quick so you can answer that. But to respond to your other question, would you rather have sex with Tom Clancy or have sex with Ahsoka? So, to answer that question, I have a very particular answer. My very particular answer is going to be 100% older Ahsoka from the animated series. Yeah, no. So not live action Ahsoka, you know. Yeah, not live action Ahsoka. Not, you know. Yeah, not live action Ahsoka. Not like super young Ahsoka, because that would obviously be super gross. But, you know, animated, older Ahsoka. I love just the turn out of fire right as the last strike lands. Fucking magnificent. Clean as hell. We need to go down here. From Star Wars Rebels? Possibly. Let me see. Let me look up Star Wars Rebels real quick. Is that Star Wars Rebels? Then yeah. Preferably that. Because I'm pretty sure that in Clone Wars, she's literally a child. Yeah, that would be beyond illegal. Well beyond illegal. So yeah. No. No, no, no. That, and I mean, I never really found Ahsoka attractive, to be honest. Like, when I was younger and I watched Clone Wars, I was never like, oh, fuck yeah. Like, no, I never really had that type of reaction. Not even a little bit. I was, honestly, when I was watching Clone Wars, I was super about the clones, honestly. Like, funny enough, I tell you, you know, Star Wars Clone Wars, I was super about the clones. Like, I loved the down-to-earth, like militia of clones and all their individual personalities and fighting together and everything. But yeah, if I had to pick, probably Ahsoka from, like, Rebels or whatever. Just because, like, you know, the other guy that you named does not seem to be, I mean, as I tell people all the time, I'm not gay, but if I was, I'd be rather kinky. Yeah. Exactly. Preferably neither, but if I had to choose one, from Rebels. Definitely if I had to pick, gun to my head, probably that one. See, like 22, that's perfectly fine, because I myself, I'm 23, so, you know, 22 is reasonable. Because, I mean, okay, I'd like, what's crazy to me, right, is like, I'm 23. The first person I ever dated was 18, and I was 19, and they cheated on me with a guy that was 24. I'm 23 right now. I have a hard time imagining me dating someone who's 20. Or sorry, who's 19. I feel like 20 is the lowest possible. Lowest possible. Yeah. Like, it's wild. For sure, for sure. My first girlfriend, like, yeah, that was only 1 year younger than me, and the second girlfriend I had, she was also only, I think she was only 2 years younger than me, which is hilarious because I prefer older women. It's just the older women don't like me. No older women want to take care of this poor femboy, and I look so pretty all the time. I mean, that's fair. I don't have my red lip gloss on today. Wait, but you're a femboy, so you're not gay? Yep, I am about the 1 in a billion chances that you find a femboy who is neither gay nor bi. Isn't that rare? But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. I'm no, like, you know, I'm never, like, particular about, like, oh, I can't say anything. No, guys can definitely look. Like, they can look nice. But, I'd be hard-pressed, like, kissing or, like, making out with one, you know? I'd be hard-pressed to do that. I don't know. I think it's just, like, how I feel. Well, it's like how anybody explains how they feel about anybody, you know? But I won't lie if I were to sit here and say, like...
We've waited long enough.
So does your girlfriend
She's
just
not
get on
coming.
Tommy?
Ready to bear us.
I don't have a girlfriend anymore, Garden Fortress, if that's what you're asking.
With all haste, lest any of you lackwits start talking like these feckless bumpkins. I presume your men are ready. We've suffered too many delays as it is. Any more, and I'll be docking your pay.
Yes, Mom.
What a fucking slore.
But before you go, it appears we have company. Kill him.
I feel like chat's wanted to ask if I'm a bottom. How dare you assume I'm a bottom? Just because you're right doesn't mean you need to say it out loud. Jesus.
Let there be light!
Oh god, no. Soka is definitely not my girlfriend. If I had to pick a girl, off the top of my head, I mean, everybody already knows that I would go for Lightning from Final Fantasy XIII. We all know how that would go. Or at least any of my very consistent viewers would know about it. Because, oh my god, that woman in armor, woo, makes my heart skip a beat. And be gone!
It's over.
Bitch, do it. Too slow. Nia from Ninjago? Ninjago. Oh goodness, it's been forever since I've seen Ninjago. You know, now that I think about it, there's people out there. There are people out there that are probably down bad for Legos. But yeah, probably the Ahsoka, because at least that's slightly more human, at least to me. I feel like the idea of a blocky person would just be not. I'd feel
You'll
weird.
forgive me for
I'd
not
feel mad
avenging
weird.
my men. I'm not the swordswoman I used to be. I surrender. Do with me as you wish, Sid the Outlaw.
Your head's getting lobbed, bitch. It's gonna roll. Oh, you're here to fetch me my executioner's axe? Thank you.
I take it you're not here to rescue me from our brooding renegade? You know, I always wondered where you'd vanished to.
That and I love confident
Casting
women.
your
If I
lot
remember
with this
correctly,
criminal
Ahsoka,
of all
from like Rebels and
Better
everything, was
fighting for a
very,
cause
you know,
than
capable
killing
and
for coin.
confident.
I'm sorry, Sid. I should have told you sooner. This woman, my former master, once trained bearer children to be weapons in service of the highest bidder. She raised me like a daughter, and I did terrible things to earn her favor.
It wasn't all terrible, surely. We had our fun, too. You were always so eager to learn, and had such clever hands. All my other children took either to the blade or to the books. Always either or. But you proved yourself a master of both. That's why I kept you for my own. How about it, my little dagger? Care to swear that blade to me again?
I never swore my blade to you, nor will I ever. I fight for a higher cause, to liberate the bearers of this world. Farewell, Master. Thank you for making me the weapon I am.
You always were a righteous child. Perhaps that's the reason I loved you so.
Just cunt punt the bitch. Don't let her walk away. You've got a boot. Use it, man.
What to do with her?
I am not the killer she wanted me to be. Not anymore.
I am.
And
Chase
she
her
no longer
down.
has friends in high places. The Dame does, though. Her connections at the Imperial Court will see that justice is done.
All right. If you're certain.
I am. And thank you for everything. Now, I better let these bearers know that they're safe.
You got it. I will say, probably wouldn't want to marry a zombie. Marrying a zombie, I feel it would
I should
also
head
be
back
weird.
to the hideaway and put Cole's mind at ease.
Like, I don't know. Like, it's not like, I don't want you guys thinking like I have a thing for Ahsoka or anything. No, 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 no. I just, you're giving me like, the best, like, the difference between the two. I'm, of course, going to pick the one that I don't really have that many issues with versus, like, the one that I would 100% have issues with. Like, come on, a
Doris's
zombie?
message
Fuck
just
no.
arrived. I hear you saved more bearers from being smuggled across the border.
I did.
With any luck, they'll be joining us in the hideaway shortly.
I only hope.
Oh, and your letter. You don't need to worry about Doris anymore.
I'd been hoping as much. She mentioned one or two things in her report. So the slaver we'd been chasing all these months was her former master. Wish I'd known. She's been arrested, by the way, over in Sambrek. Went quietly, or so we're told. And she won't be getting off lightly. The Empire may have no love for bearers, but it's none too fond of black market traders either. Can't have been easy for Doris.
I'm sure it wasn't. But don't worry. She'll be all right.
I hope so. Suppose you should know, eh? You had quite the past yourself before you came here, or so I understand. Anyway, thanks again, Sid. The Cursebreakers would be lost without Doris. And you, of course.
Keep up the good work, Cole.
So, like, a great example, right? is like, I talked about like guys can still be rather attractive. Like the main character of this game, the one that I'm playing as with the red and black and everything, he's fucking good looking. Like if I was like into dudes, oh yeah, 100%.
Covered in nicks and lumps.
100 billion%. Without like, yeah, no. Head over heels, I would fall over like I'm done. Like that's it. That's that. You don't need to do anything. Bro would just have to look my way. Not even a smolder. I'd be fucking stricken. Full on disturbed stricken, you know? Worse than the canceled Nicolas Cage Superman movie. There's a Nicolas Cage Superman movie? Now that sounds hilarious. That sounds amazing. So, I will say this though. When I, actually, so, you're talking about Nicolas Cage. I sadly have not seen it, but I need to. There's apparently like a Five Nights at Freddy's movie of like Nicolas Cage where he goes in and like kills all the Five Nights at Freddy's contraptions apparently. And it is apparently, or sorry, basically him going in there and just murking all of them like a badass. And I, honest to God, kind of want to see it. Because it sounds hilarious. But yeah, because my roommate Dylan, he offered to show it to me like forever ago. He like offered for us to watch it together. But I happened to be busy at the time, or I happened to be streaming or something. So I didn't watch it with him. And I was probably having one of my days where I just didn't feel like sitting down and watching something. But yeah. I honestly kind of need to watch it. I'll probably watch that with him at some point. But yeah, if I were to be into a guy character, it would probably be like, so, like, for guys, the thing I find most attractive is very, like, either muscular and, like, suave men, or very, this may sound a little narcissistic, but guys who are very similar to how I am, you know, rather feminine. I mean, you can make art of anybody if you want, Garden Fortress Twitch, that's fine. So I'm trying to think. I don't think anybody has ever made art of me that wasn't like my my older sister. They were the only ones to like actually make like art of me, because they're the ones that did like my my profile picture on Twitch and everything. Oh, get fucked. But yeah, I mean, if any of my viewers, if you guys ever want to make art of me, feel free. That does not bother me. I do not mind. Because, you know, there's not really any, like, controversial thing you can particularly do. Since, you know, there's not, like, a worry about me being underage or anything. I'm 23, so making art of me isn't really going to be, you know, gross, even if it's, like, a little weird. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's, like, you know, I heard about, you know, people that were big Dream fans used to make, like, really weird art of him. But, you know, I'm also not going to tell people what to do. I mean, I feel like if I have any viewers that are passionate enough to make art of me being relative to it,
no one can uncross his
I don't
toes
have
now.
I don't have any issue with that. What about my wife, Ahsoka? Man, I must be a mega hoe. On stream, I am now officially married to Obi-Wan, Gladiolus, Lightning, and Ahsoka. And somehow, 2 of those are from Star Wars. The odds of that shit. Ah, Coral. Oh, I have waited for such the occasion. You Matagat. Fuck you! Buddha, 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 Buddha! You fucked! kind of mad because I forgot you had to stay on this one to do the to keep Mega Flare up. Such a dumbass. You're dead! You're so dead! You're not even, I was gonna say, you're not even gonna make it to the fucking Judgment Bolt. Holy shit. Yeah, no. That was absolute decimation. I was one-sided as hell. I am literally the opposite side of the area I need to be on. I'm glad we're making edgy gamer lore. Oh, yes. The edgy gamer lore goes fucking back. It's wild. So, I'm not a really big streamer, right? But I started on Mixer. Whenever Mixer was still a thing, is when I first started streaming. And I got to like 60 followers on Mixer, and then it died. And I had to start completely over on Twitch. Because only a few followers followed me over to Twitch. And since then, it's like I've been caught talking about, like, I was playing, like, Star Wars games, talking about how awesome Obi-Wan is inside of Clone Wars, like, oh my god, beautiful. And then I remember talking about, like, lightning whenever I was playing Final Fantasy XIII on stream. And it's like every time I talk about any type of women ever now, it's always like, holy shit, it's lightning, the goddess, the woman that could dominate the whole universe and me any day. That girl. The woman. Then also Gladiolus, when I played 15, I would always talk about him and joke about him. And then when I finally played it on stream, it was just like, fucking love it.
My wards and I may soon be without a home.
What's happened?
The High Cardinal has descended from his lofty throne and taken up residence here in Northreach.
So?
The High Cardinal?
What's wrong with the High Cardinal?
Leader of the Council of Elders, second only to his Radiance at the head of the Imperial government. Not that any of those things still exist. Now he goes by his noble title, the Duke of Oriflamme.
And what does he want with Northreach?
Right?
He wants to transform it into a military stronghold, a foundation upon which to build a new Sambrek. He's already secured the support of the various army remnants, with promises that they shall be afforded the respect they deserve in his empire. One built on the confiscated property of the people.
He would rob the populace to pay for it.
Believe me, I have used every means of persuasion to discourage him from this folly. But for whatever reason, he will not listen to me.
What does Captain Philippe make of this? When the town was under attack, it was him the soldiers rallied around. Couldn't he use that influence again?
How? By speaking out against one of the most powerful men in Sambrek. A man whose stated aim is to revive the empire Philippe's comrades swore to serve, and to improve the soldiers' lot within it. The captain can offer them a regular supply of gruel, and an occasional trip to the Vale to help them forget the terrors they face each day. The Duke offers them a vision of strength and safety. No. Any attempt to incite mutiny would cost Philippe the support of his men, if it did not cost him his life. But given the mood around town, mutiny may yet be unavoidable. The people have little appetite for further deprivation, least of all when it serves only to elevate others.
I mean, girl's got a point.
Clive, would you appeal to the Duke on my behalf? For your services to Northreach, you have the respect of the soldiers, and they will take you to his eminence if you ask them. And unlike Philippe, no bonds of loyalty prevent you from speaking your mind to the man.
Yeah, definitely no.
Will you try?
I need to walk up there and roast his ass. Drop Dylan's mixtape on his
Any worse
face.
than I did.
Let's go.
I'll see what I can do.
X or
you,
Twitter.
Clive.
Oh god, I don't even
Tell
use
me then,
Twitter.
Where
Garden
will I find
Fortress.
this Duke of Oriflamme? In the garrison?
Overseeing the troops.
Videos.
Yes.
All right. Wish me luck.
What? I thought X was like what Twitter changed its name to. I thought. It was mixtape. Oh, Dylan, my roommate.
Let's hope I didn't make a strong impression.
It's one of our memes on the channel. I can't remember what the originator of it was, but basically something happened. It was like fire or whatever, and then we basically decided that Dylan's mixtape was fire. So we have an emote now where it's literally a mixtape that says Dylan's mixtape on it, and it's on fire. It kind of looks like a burning trash can, but you know what? That's part of the charm. You know, that's part of the charm, really, at the end of the day. Yeah, the Edgy Gamer lore also goes pretty deep into the emotes as well. So we've got Dylan's mixtape. So anytime something is fire on the channel, we've got Dylan's mixtape. Then we've also got literally me holding with my clone trooper helmet right there. Tell Dylan to eat your assets. If he was awake right now, I would. And then there's my Godzilla my giant Godzilla toy. I've got a giant Godzilla toy. I actually have a shit ton of collectibles in my house, like from all sorts of stuff. I've got Dark Souls, Linkin Park, Borderlands, Zelda, Watamote, more Zelda. Here, I'll get specific. How about that? Watamote, Dark Souls 1, Borderlands 3, Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, Linkin Park. That one's like Zelda Ocarina of Time. Then we've got Fire Emblem Three Houses, Zelda Skyward Sword, more Ocarina of Time, a Boo from Mario, Mario Candies, Final Fantasy VII Remake card. I've got a Dark Souls 1 Artorias figurine, a Destiny 2 ring with casing, a Lord of the Rings Ring of Power. I have a Toon Link design thing from the Link's Awakening remake. I've got a Makar stuffed animal from Wind Waker. I also have my Godzilla toy from obviously Godzilla. I've got a clone trooper from Star Wars, an Naruto headband, just normal Hidden Leaf stuff. I've got a personally made droid from Star Wars. I have a Bowser plushie, a Dino plushie from Pokemon, a Remin Rom frilly bikini inside of a pudding cup figurine that I bought as a joke from ReZero, Alduin from Skyrim, Trico from Pokemon, a Final Fantasy XVI, like kind of not poster but kind of design thing, a Zelda portrait, 2 Hatsune Miku posters, another Watamote poster, a Bob-omb from Mario, a shit ton of games, a Sauron figurine from Lord of the Rings, a Dio from JoJo's, and then a few more amiibos, and I think a Aragorn Hop figurine from Lord of the Rings as well. And the amiibos are like Fire Emblem, Castlevania, Pokemon, stuff like that, and a few Metroid, I think, as well.
Halt.
Oh, name one Linkin Park song?
Sorry about
that. No More Sorrow, In the End, Faint, Figure Point 9. God damn it, I'm trying to remember some of the newer ones to give you that. Was it One More Light? I think that's one of the newer ones. Halfway Right. We've also got... It's been a long time since I've actually looked at their names. Hold up. Closer. Breaking the Habit. Hold up. I'm still going. Don't tell me. Hold up. I'm still remembering. Give me a second. New Divide. Minutes to Midnight? I don't think so. Kings and Wretches. Catalyst. I said Figure Point 9. I said Breaking the Habit. Oh god, there's one that I can't remember, but it's got a very... Forgotten? It's not Forgotten, is it? No. I don't think so. There's a bunch more. A bunch more. Fuck. I'm trying to remember, because I listened to them but I don't listen to them super constant. But I love Linkin Park. It was Linkin Park's actually the whole reason I ever started listening to music. New Divide was the first song I heard by him. If you guys are curious, as well. Some more songs, more songs, more songs. Could you make an emoji where you grab Ahsoka's ass? Name every Garden Warfare 1 variant. Oh Jesus, that one would take a minute. I mean, I know there's like Sunflower, Fire Flower, Power Flower. I think Metal Petal. Then for like Pea Shooter, Plasma Pea Shooter, Berry Shooter, Toxic Pea, Fire Pea, Ice Pea. Then you got like Chomper, Fire Chomper, Chester Chomper. Then there's the like Shock Chomper. Oh goodness. Then you've got like Sky Trooper, Mr. Commando, I think, or whatever. You've got All Star, Rugby Star, Wrestler Star, Tennis Star, Golf Star. Then you got a scientist, physicist, paleontologist, I think, marine biologist, alchemist. You've got cactus, fire cactus, bandit cactus, citrus cactus, lightning cactus, ice cactus. And there's like quite a few more, obviously. There's engineer, mechanic, a bunch of them. You forgot the Craft Cave variants where the classes glow random colors. I mean, those could exist. But yeah.
You're the dame's man, aren't you? You got some business with the captain?
No, actually. With the Duke.
I gotta sit here and think
I was hoping I might be able to speak with him.
I gotta think about all the Linkin
We're
Park
under
songs.
orders not to let any civilians pass.
I'm a big Linkin Park and 3 Days Grace fan.
You should be alright.
Gigantic. Those are
His
like
Eminence
those
has
are like
heard all
my
about you
bands.
and
I
your
love them
heroics.
both to death.
Wait here. I'll go and ask.
I want to try to look up.
So, you are the sellsword who lent his aid to the garrison.
Oh.
The Empire owes you a debt, and I shall see it repaid.
You ugly old
But
fuck.
tell me, is it wealth that you seek, or favor?
Neither, Your Eminence. I thought only to inquire about your plan to turn Northreach into a stronghold.
Ah, I see. You are worried the expanded garrison will render your services redundant.
No.
Yet you needn't be.
You're doing it
Proud
wrong.
fighting
Do it
man
right.
like yourself shall always have a place here. Pride of place, in fact. For too long has the contribution of the noble soldier been under-reckoned. But no more. For it is they who shall see the Holy Empire rebuilt, beginning right here in Northreach.
Why here, Your Eminence?
The town has been fortunate enough to escape largely unscathed from the recent troubles. Her defenses are sound, and her garrison well prepared. Which is more than can be
We
said
could
for
rule them
Oriflamme.
like gods. Angry
The Empire wants for a
gods.
capital, and I believe Northreach to be the perfect place.
I did used to think
Caer
Marceline
Norvent
was
as
pretty
her
hot when I was
citadel.
younger. I did think
Once
that.
we have seen to the refortification of both the town and the castle, we need only build a wall around both to create a city that would be the envy of the twins. Plans are already underway for the construction. Soon enough, these thralls shall learn that they are no match for the might of Sanbreque.
I fear you underestimate how dangerous these creatures are, Your Eminence. Should they return in force, you will need all the people of Northreach to come together in defense of the town. Something they may be loath to do if they've been deprived of their worldly goods.
The people will do as their leaders command. If Sanbreque is to be rebuilt, she will require a functioning government. One whose authority is beyond question. That is why this levy is necessary. So that any man who wishes to join the army might do so and be fed, outfitted, and paid as befits a defender of the Empire. And yet there are those who persist in peddling the treasonous lie that I seek to steal from the people and drive them from their homes.
I suspect they're afraid of losing what little they have left.
Precisely. The common folk have little and less, and you mean to deprive them of even that. You would sow the seeds of your new empire in your own salted earth.
Sabine, we have discussed this.
Yes, and I told you then how putting the empire before her citizens would lead only to revolt.
Without an empire, there are no citizens.
And in yours, there will be only beggars. Is that what Griga wills for her people?
Do not take her name in vain, Sabine.
I'll come back later.
I'm out.
A citizens' revolt. I wonder what the people really think of the Duke's plan. It wouldn't hurt to ask them, I suppose. Let's begin with those on the other side of the wall.
Is that the same guy who played Miner in Half-Life 1 and 2? Are you talking about the... So, what character? Are you talking about the guy I just talked to, or are you talking about the main character? Because I've actually not played Half-Life 1 or 2. So you would cheat on your loyal wife Ahsoka with a vampire? No. I didn't say I would cheat. I said when I was younger. I don't really have like a thing for Marceline anymore. That was more of like something when I was a lot younger.
I heard the dame got an icon to rid the man over.
No, not quite the same.
Question, if you don't mind.
Well then, fuck you.
What do you think of the Duke
What?
of Oriflamme?
Well, okay. Well, here's like I don't find Marceline like unattractive now. I'm just saying it's not like I don't have like the same crush that I used to.
You gotta hand it all over to him. If he thinks
Are you a
he's
big
in
fan
that
of Marceline
he's
Garden
chains, giving the right
Fortress?
to empty our purses, he's in for a rude awakening. We'll do whatever it takes to keep what's ours. Whatever it takes.
Oh, these people are about to revolt 100%. They're about to literally burn the city to the ground. You fools!
Soldiers too craven to fight. Stark, not a lot of...
All right there. What is it you're after, sir?
Just your opinion, actually. I wondered what you thought of the Duke of Oriflamme.
Oh, him.
Not good.
Much. None of us traders do. It's thanks to nobles like him that we had to set up shop this side of the wall in the first place. Couldn't have the rabble getting any closer to the holy capital, could they? And now he's trying to drive us out completely, threatening to take everything we got from us if we don't clear off. If the dame said she wanted him run out of town, I'd be straight through that checkpoint, tar bucket in hand.
Oh boy. Yeah, these people are guaranteed to revolt very shortly. My god.
I've been hearing a lot of talk about a certain Duke.
Nothing good, I'll wager. Going around acting like he owns the place. And with hardly a word to the dame. This is her town, not his.
I take it you'd rather she was in charge.
As far as I'm concerned, she still is.
Ooh.
Just need his eminence to sod off back to Oriflamme.
Got him. Bodied.
People seem united enough. What about the soldiers?
Actually, that's a good question. I like how this game is very much taking the time to be like, well, do the soldiers agree? What do the people think? Like, it's a very logical stance to take. Like, you don't want to assume, like, well, do just the people agree? Or do also the soldiers and the people agree? Like I said, I still think this game holds its mature rating very, very well. You.
You're the one who was talking to His Eminence.
I was.
On the dame's behalf, yes. I was trying to persuade him not to take the people's goodwill for granted, but it seems my words fell on deaf ears. What do you think of his plans?
I'm a soldier, mate. He tells me what to do, not the other way round. Listen, I've got nothing but respect for the dame, but I've got a family to look after. That's where my loyalties lie, not with the town or the empire, but with my wife and children. If the Duke can get us cement and the equipment we need to fight off those blue-skinned bastards, I don't care how he does it.
I left everything.
As long as you remain, the veil is...
Oh, Lord.
You are embarrassing me.
Damn.
I hear the Duke of Oriflamme plans to turn this town into some sort of fortress. Do you think that's a good idea?
Yes.
It's not for me to say.
Damn.
All I know is that unless the Emperor orders me otherwise, His Eminence's word is law. Look, no one likes all these taxes and tariffs, but empires don't come for free. Once Sanbreque is back on her feet, we'll all reap the benefits.
So, my problem, right, is that why can't they be a capital with trade in the capital? Why can't we have the common folk at the capital? Like, what is wrong with that? What is the problem there? I don't see an issue with that. Why can't you just bring the traders then? You get more people, more cash flow. Like, it's literally just a positive, right?
Excuse me, do you have a moment? I wondered if you'd mind sharing your thoughts on the Duke of Oriflamme.
Well, he's made a lot of enemies coming in the way he did. I mean, look around us. You can see the state the realm's in. The traders might not like having the screws put on them, but if they volunteered a few more of their hard-earned gil before things got bad, maybe they wouldn't have to. I think the Duke's got a point when he says rebuilding the Empire's the best way of making sure we're all protected. And if that means people who don't know one end of a sword from another have to make way for those who do, well, that's just how it goes.
You know?
Let's see what Philippe makes of all this.
This is actually interesting. It's interesting for them to give me responses that actually make sense. Once again, mature game, not like giving me just the one singular point of view. The game's giving me both and letting me come to my own conclusion. I love that. I honestly do love that. Actually, yeah, Philippe, what are you doing way out here? What's up, Philippe, and your badass chocobo?
Do you have a moment?
For you, certainly. Clive, wasn't it? Thank you for last time. How can I help you?
I wanted to ask you about the Duke of Oriflamme. Do you intend to go along with his plan?
No.
But to tell you the truth, I'm in two minds. It's my sworn duty as a captain of the Imperial Army to obey his orders. But I can't say I agree with him.
Damn.
Philippe, I remember you saying that you became a soldier to protect the people you loved. The Dame included.
Isn't he in love with the Dame?
Right. I did.
Well...
Isn't that like his lady?
She doesn't agree with the Duke's orders either. She thinks they could tear Northreach apart.
And she's probably right. Thank you, Clive. I know what I need to do now.
The fuck are they gonna
Protecting
do?
the people I love is what matters. Doesn't matter how. Well, duty calls, so I better go.
What the fuck?
Thanks again.
What is about to happen? It's so I'm confused. I'm very confused.
It seems Philippe wants to do the right thing at least. I expect Isabel will be pleased to hear that. If
Oh
nothing
god.
else.
I'm so lost. What is the game about to hit me with? Is someone gonna be dead? Is he... Watch it just do like a fucking out of nowhere turn. He's killed Isabel to ensure there's no revolt. Literally insane. Some crazy shit just out of nowhere.
Ah, Clive. How did you fare? Were you able to speak with the Duke?
I won't say her dress is my favorite, nor is her haircut, but I like the colors. The colors are nice. Like the purple, I do love purple. Purple is very pretty.
So Northreach is to be a fortress after all. Well, it will certainly help to hold back the thralls. There's no denying that. Though I doubt it will come as much consolation to the townspeople whose worldly goods are confiscated to pay for it. They deserve to be heard, Clive. To have a say in this new empire the Duke means to build.
Sadly, His Eminence values their obedience more than their opinions, and hopes to reassert the authority of the state. I fear he sees the people as mere pawns on his chessboard to be sacrificed for the greater good. Needless to say, they themselves are of a different opinion, and would rather their destinies were in your hands. The soldiers, meanwhile, are content to follow their orders.
I love my red lip gloss.
And not just because of the Duke's rank, but because of his vision.
I thought as much. Had I sworn to protect Sanbreque, I dare say I too would want nothing more than to see it rise from the ashes. Thank you for trying. But the battle is lost.
I don't know about that.
Let's go, Philippe!
What happened to your uniform?
I handed it in, along with my resignation.
Damn.
Told the lads I wished them well, but that I owe it to those I love to call it a day.
Why?
Because I realize what really matters to me. Not following some nobleman's orders for the sake of it, but protecting what I care about. Protecting Northreach. I honestly don't know when those monsters will return, but I'm certain they're not finished with us yet. And when they do come back, we need to be ready for them. We need to stand together, all of us.
They just turn around and attack us right
you
now.
to lead us, milady. I reckon we can do it. It was you who finally convinced me, Clive. There's no point following orders if they go against everything you believe.
Indeed.
Yeah.
All of us, standing together. That has always been Northreach's best hope, and one which still lies within our grasp.
You just have to reach
We have
out
only
for
to
it.
turn our attentions to the true enemy. Thank you, Philippe, for showing me what I must
Are
do.
they gonna murder the
Anything
dude?
for you,
Or are they just gonna, like...
Speaking of standing together, would you mind if I borrowed a few of the lads from the Vale to help keep watch around the town? I fear His Eminence has loftier tasks in mind for the guard.
Not at all. Be my guest.
So...
Wouldn't be the first time.
Why can't they just ignore the dude? It's like the end of the world right now.
There may be hope
Why
for
can't we just
Northreach
ignore the
yet,
guy who's in charge?
especially with men like you and Philippe to champion our cause? I, for
my
my part,
question.
shall continue to work upon the Duke.
Okay.
In the stubborn belief that I might still tempt him into joining hands. But I suspect I shall have to call upon your aid again.
Well, I'm
Until
sure...
then, Clive.
I was gonna say, I don't think I'm quite done with the game yet, so we probably have a good amount of time. I feel like this game's gonna have, like, a surprising amount of gameplay left. I don't know. I really don't know how long I expect this game to be. Like, it's been a good minute. Like, I've been playing for a long-ass time. You know what, chat? I think I might have just finished, like, one of our last side quests. We have one more side quest, and then we're doing storyline stuff. But to be honest with you guys, like I said, the side quests are good. Like, it is interesting. I've yet to be bored while playing. It's just all good stuff. Well, I gotta ask Garden Fortress, Twitch TV, or anybody in chat, really. Do you guys play a lot of JRPGs, or do you guys usually just, like, watch me play, like, JRPGs and stuff?
Come again. I may
No,
have
I'm kind
more
of
for
curious.
ya.
Because I honestly, you know, I of course love playing them and everything. And I've always been a really big fan of them.
Then again,
And I have a lot of viewers from all types of, you know, all types of gaming communities, etc. All different types of people from all different communities. And I'm just kind of curious, like, what's the kind of games that you guys like to play? 'Cause I know, especially with me, I'm all over the place with games. I like to play a little bit of everything.
Ah, Sid. Wasn't expecting you back so soon.
So soon? You're the last quest I did.
Is it good news or bad?
Great. I have all 3 little baseballs that you asked for. They're all here. All in hand.
Ah, that's brilliant. Thanks a blimmin' million. I'll fit 'em to the smelter right away.
There it goes. There we go.
May I present to you
My God, that thing is huge.
the Telemon Furnace? Ain't bad, is she?
She's a beauty.
Looks awesome to me.
You saved my bacon again, Sid, and I ain't about to let your good deed go unrewarded.
It's fine, really. My bag's flexible enough already.
Oh, don't say that. I'm sure I can make a few improvements to it yet.
You could just buy me a bigger...
How about that clasp? Looks a bit stiff. Reckon you could loosen it up and make some more room? And I reckon I know how. with a new alloy we've been working on. The Telemon furnace was just what we needed to perfect it.
What?
It's a metal, see? So it's lovely and strong, but it's also, well, stretchy, if you can believe it.
I can't. That makes no
Stretchy
sense.
metal. Well,
Fuck is
if you
stretchy metal?
insist.
I don't understand.
That is the spirit.
How does
Love
something
it.
stretch but
Promise.
also be tough? I'm very confused. I'm trying to think. What would that even be similar to? I mean, I guess it bends, like steel does bend a little bit. It's got give.
So?
But like...
What do you reckon?
It's actually quite ingenious.
Also, what did you give me?
Thank you, Owain.
Shh, don't mention it. You earned it. And I wanted to get some practice in using that metal anyway. Reckon we'll have all kinds of uses for it around the hideaway. Can't think of any right now, but that's our job, innit? Dreaming up new ways to make life easier around here.
Honestly, sounds
Maybe
wholesome
even
and
out there,
wonderful.
too.
I like it.
One day, the whole world's gonna know about the inventions you've helped us put together. That bag of yours will be the first of many. You mark my words.
They'll hardly believe their eyes, I'm sure.
There we go. Expanded potion satchel. Oh, okay. So I can just hold more potions now. Inventory maximized. I don't know what that means. A shit ton. Oh, you know what? I might actually be closer to the ending than I thought. I upgraded my potion holding to its maximum. I mean, that's pretty impressive. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna go grab the new item I get from down here, look at it, and then I'm gonna use the bathroom, and then we're gonna head on to the infirmary and check out what we got to do. And we'll be on our way. I don't think Nectar has anything for me. Do you, Nectar? Listen, no, I don't think so.
Welcome to the
Desiree!
Patron's Whisper.
What's up? Ring of Swiftshot.
Here you are.
I've tried to read it. We are the shadows that quicken and the firebirds awake. And from the shadows do serve our Lord and those who would be his wings. The Undying.
Come again.
So what did I get? Some type of thing of quickening. Or swift shot. Lowers charge time for charge magic by 0.2 seconds. Oh. No.
I have more for you.
I don't believe so. That would not be very worthwhile. Which one's Impulse again? That one? Cool. We'll do that one. Alright, chat. I will be right back. I'm actually not going to do an ad break. I'll just be back here. As soon as I get back, I'll be able to come back. While I'm gone... Have you guys played Final Fantasy XVI? What are your thoughts of it, like playing it? And if you have not, what have your thoughts been watching me play it? So I saw when I looked in the mirror in the bathroom. I messed up my makeup. Give me 1 second. There we go. I literally somehow did it perfectly except for one spot. She is Fortnite now. Who's Fortnite now? I'm so lost. What? Anyways, into the infirmary. Joshua, my man, and Jill.
How are you feeling, Joshua?
Better than I was.
You look good, my
But
man.
not nearly as well as you should be. Your cuts and burns may have healed, but your body still bears the burden of every spell cast.
And what would you have had me do? It was no ordinary foe we faced. It was the Warden of Darkness. Yet still, it was not enough. The king could have ended me at any moment, but instead chose to toy with me like a curl does a mouse.
You underestimate yourself.
Oh, it was crystal clear. Only one man established his dominance that day, and that man was Barnabas. I'm sorry, brother. That was ill-spoken. It's just, I have never felt so powerless. And when so many are looking to us for strength, perhaps the prince feels the same.
The prince. Oh my goodness. Oh god. Dion. I hope Dion's okay. Nameless slum. Isn't that fantastic? Oh god, it's pretty.
Puns, motherfucker!
You're right. Puns, motherfucker. Still beat the fuck up and barely goddamn.
What is this place?
Don't move. Here, it's fresh from the well.
Such wonderful kindness of this man. After all the absolute horrifying nonsense he has dealt with. Can't even imagine what he's thinking.
Grandmother told me spirits sometimes get lost, and that the lanterns guide them to their proper place. I set one on the river for her when she passed away.
Surprised that no one else in the village has said anything about Dion being.
The fiend works from the shadows. Was it you who guided my hand, then, Ultima? No, not you. This is my doing, my fault, my sin to bear. And for it, I must atone.
Your hurts are healing nicely. It was my poultices that saw you well.
I make them.
And sell them, or try to. Earns me enough for bread, most days.
Forgive me. I have nothing to...
I know, but I couldn't just leave you lying there.
Heavy ass poop. God damn.
You're going then?
Of course. I'm healed. Thanks to you and your poultices.
Will you promise to come back and visit?
Aw, that's just such a sweet thing to say. Holy shit. Wow. I love the game having these little wholesome moments. It helps with all the mature and dark tone. Man, bro had the fucking life beat out of him and still looking damn classy. Look at this man. Look at this man! Look at him!
Well, Phoenix, it would seem that I owe you my wings.
Look at that red dot. Oh boy, I hope we see him again soon.
Perhaps he can find an answer. You will be returning to Waloed soon, I gather.
I see no reason to wait.
Then neither do I.
I can think of a few, but I doubt they'll stop you. You will take your medicine.
Of course, Lady Daya.
Set on leaving already, are you?
How long will it take us to get back to Ash?
Dunno, about the same amount of time it took us to get here. Maybe less, if your uncle can find someone trustworthy to patch up the Enterprise. All depends on where we're putting into port, mind.
Yes. It's not as if we can put ashore wherever we choose. We have to assume that the whole of Ash is hostile, and that we'll be attacked on sight.
Then we must find a place they won't think to look. And I have an idea who might know of one.
The Professor! I'll go and tell you come in.
While you're plotting our course, I'll be in the shelves with your lawsman. I wish to pick his brains about Ultima.
Then I'll talk to Karen about supplies for the journey. They may not be easy to come by in Ash.
Your brother's body won't take much more of this recklessness. You know that, don't you?
I do.
Goodness. Oh, Leslie, don't you pop up more fucking things for me to do now. I don't mind dealing with a new hunt or two, but like, fuck. New hunt or okay, so it's mystery mark. That's fine. A caravan of traders traversing the Velcroy told me of a colossal beast they had encountered on their journey. To hear them tell it, it had the aspect of a dragon, a lion, and a scorpion all at once. I contested it might be not, but a mirage, a phantasm brought about by the desert heat. But the sweat which ran down their foreheads was cold, and the fear in their eyes real. The Velcroy? Oh, so it'd be just somewhere in the Is that the Grim Reaper? Oh my god. You just scared the shit out of me, awesome pro. Alright. What's up, what's up? We'll have to go there here in a bit. We're not gonna go there right this second, though. No. I need to... Who was I gonna go talk to? Fuck. Forgot. I know where I was going now. Okay. But yes, so you're saying Ahsoka's in Fortnite? That's pretty cool. Yeah, I remember they added a bunch of Star Wars characters into Fortnite. I think they have like Anakin, Obi-Wan, Darth Vader. And that's cool they have like Ahsoka, and they probably have clone troopers as well. Midnight, all systems. Yo, you've come to see the show. We do our best to rescue. I'll make it. Love deep inside the drives you. It is so bad. Oh, well, what are you quoting, awesome bro? I'm somewhat curious. My god. It is hard to... In lost there will be found. It is hard to believe Theo is gone. Every morning I wake, I expect him to be there in the stables, watering the birds or readying the packs. Yet he is not. And it is everything I can do not to fall to my knees and weep. Still, I know I have to move on, but that doesn't mean I have to forget. My brother and I built all we have here together. So long as I still have the caravans, he will ever be with me. I shall honor him in death by carrying on what he strove for in life. That is what I choose. Eloise. Man, I don't even want to read anymore right now after thinking about Theodore. That's horribly depressing. We have this, Martha's Rest signboard, the emblem of Martha's Rest, personal fiefdom of the landlady of the Golden Stables, and an island of safety and security in the sea of anything but. Shows a sleeping chocobo, and the guardians and bearers of Rosaria can too rest easy, safe in the knowledge that they have a friend in Martha. And this one, from where Theodore was. The Crimson Caravan signboard. The emblem of the Crimson Caravans, porters of wide renown based in the market town of Bocklad. It depicts a laden chocobo. After the death of her brother and confidant, Theodore, Eloise chose to continue the work they had begun together, freeing bearers from slavery just as she had freed him so many years ago. Oh boy, it's a song about headbanging. I mean, fitting for metal music, I would think. Martha, the courage to fight. What happened in Eastpool with the Bears and the Guardians has been a long time coming, and I'm proud that it could finally happen here in Rosaria. The Duchy of old may be no more, but Archduke Elwin's dream still burns in the hearts of many. And it is through victories such as these that the fire will spread.
Ferdinand von...
This is only the beginning, Clive. But a fine beginning it is. Only if we had Ferdinand von Bruh here with us, that would be God tier. If we had Ferdinand here with us, that would just make everything even better. Thanks again for helping get the dungeon in order. Had you not rode gallantly to our rescue, I reckon poor Owain and them lot would still be stuck stilling. Light water over a bonner. There's always room for improvement. So don't get your knickers in a knot should I come a knockin' at your chamber door looking for more spheres and ash and whatnot. Girl, I could not read that through your accent. My god. Otto. Clive. Oh, and tail makes 4. Clive. There's but one crystal left. Left needs cracking. And but one man who can do it. See that you don't miss. Alright, chat. Alright.
The stew's awful.
Now we are getting close to the ending of the stream. Because let me see here. I can't remember how long my last stream was. But if I go here, I go to my video producer. My last stream was 4 hours, and right now we're at 6 hours. I'm probably going to do just a little bit more and then get off for the night. Especially since it is 3:01 a.m. You know, it's starting to get rather fucking late.
Covered in nicks and lumps.
And I'll probably, you know, download some videos, get some editing done, take my shower, get all that stuff out the way.
I still say it were a compliment.
But let's see.
Ah, Clive. I was wondering when you'd arrive.
Absolutely, Vivian.
Please
What's up?
tell me you've come to take our young prodigy here off my hands.
What's wrong with what's she doing?
I'm not here for Mid. I need information on Ash.
Then why not ask Molly if you can look in one of her ovens? Go on.
As soon as the Enterprise is ready, we'll be setting out for Drake's Spine. And we're going to need a safe place to land.
Preferably one that won't see my ship blown to shit and splinters.
If it were that easy, do you think Waloed would have resisted invasion for so long? Very little is known of Ash, and the information we do have is spotty and outdated. We have the good King Barnabas to thank for that. Waloed's borders have been closed to outsiders since the day he seized the throne. If there is anywhere safe to land, you won't find it on my map.
Then tell us what we will find. I'm sure you know better than we do.
But
we'll
no splinters.
I was gonna say, we'll probably have to go through the Blight.
All right, all right. if it will get you out of my hair. But interrupt me, and it's over. Understood?
Man. Oh.
Barnabas Thom. The one they call the last king.
He's not the first king? God damn it, I
Understand
interrupted him.
And you will understand the kingdom of Waloed. Barnabas was only a boy when he arrived from beyond the southern seas, and barely a man before he united the ragged tribes of Ash. And having unleashed them upon the formidable Veldemark, he set his throne upon the ancient kingdom's ruins. The victory sent shockwaves around Valisthea, tales of Odin's might spreading through every court, parlor, and drinking hole in the realm. Note that this was in the year 843, and that the king still sits upon his throne some 40 years later, quite untouched by time. Waloed's recent inaction left many wondering if Odin had lost his appetite for war. And yet here we are. The Einherjar was committed to the fray, a bold declaration of intent. Orcs swarm around Drake's Fang, and throngs of Akashic haunt Canvas streets. Though how precisely the havoc they wreak serves Waloed remains unclear. Regardless, if the order to attack truly came from King Barnabas, then one thing is certain. Waloed has achieved the impossible, and made bedfellows of beastmen and the ether-addled alike. All of which is a roundabout way of saying that you will be in unknown territory when you set foot on Ash. Much of the continent has already been lost to the Blight, and what few ports remain will be fiercely guarded. And that is to say naught of its natural defenses. Offshore currents will cast an ill-equipped ship out to sea one moment, and dash it against the rocks the next. But then the Enterprise is anything but ill-equipped, and Mid has made land there before. Now, if only there were someone with an intimate knowledge of the Shadow Coast, and where a daring gentleman might put ashore. You see, Clive, you had the answer all along.
Do you think you can get us back to that beach, Mid?
Picked you up from it, didn't I? Not that it were easy. The currents were a right bastard. But then, if it wasn't hard, it wouldn't be worth doing, would it?
I mean,
well said.
Maybe.
Thank you, Lady Vivian.
If a few morsels of common knowledge and a sprinkling of tavern talk are worthy of your thanks, I wonder what genuine intelligence might earn me.
Probably more visits. Mid, I need everyone in the ale hall now. I'll fetch Joshua from the shelves.
Why are we all going to
Aye,
get
aye,
drunk?
Captain.
I don't understand. Alrighty then, alrighty. Oh, more side quest? Gosh darn it!
How do you...
How do you split the sea, you reckon? I have no idea. Alright, alright. Who's the nuisance bringing in more side quests?
Please. Ah, my Lord Marquis.
Phoenix, heal thyself.
Yote, is anything the matter? You seem troubled. Perhaps I might be able to help.
My lord. Yes. Perhaps you might. It's your brother. His condition continues to worsen, though he does his best to hide it. The lesion on his chest pains him more with each passing day.
I had feared as much.
There are certain elixirs which can ease the suffering of those afflicted by the curse, but... But His Grace's case is severe. The drafts I have been able to prepare for him thus far have ceased to have any real effect. So I consulted with Talia and certain of my comrades among the Undying about the possibility of finding something stronger. And thankfully, a recipe was found. The only problem being that the critical ingredient is exceptionally hard to come by.
Oh,
and our
okay.
supplies are almost exhausted. Unless we can secure more soon, your brother's anguish will likely become unbearable.
Well, we gotta help the man.
I know that I have no right to make demands of you. But would you help? For Joshua's sake.
Fucking of course.
So, what is this critical ingredient?
A rare herb by the name of stonerwort.
Stonerwort?
It grows only where the ether is densest. The vigor it stores in its stems helps to counteract the curse. We discovered a patch near the aqueduct in Rosaria. But alas, yet more ether has erupted from the earth there recently, leaving the whole area flooded.
Of course.
The search continues for a new source. One that we might reach without being turned.
So it's only that you can't reach it. The Stonerwort itself is unharmed by the flood.
Well, yes, but...
Then I shall go in your stead.
But, my lord...
I can go there.
You've yet to find another source, correct? So for now, the aqueduct is our best hope.
Yeah, I could literally just go there.
I'm a dominant. The ether can't hurt me.
Well, if you're sure, my lord.
That is interesting they used to
Stonerwort
hate
is
Fortnite.
easily identified by its blood-red blooms. Search around the aqueduct, and you're sure to find some soon enough. I shall remain here and prepare the other ingredients.
So actually, I'm actually kind of curious. So what made you used to really, really dislike Fortnite, Bernadetta? Like, what changed your mind to play the game? You know? Like, what got you playing it after not really liking it very much? Here, this might be the last mission I do before I end the stream tonight. I want to go ahead and get this started. Why not? Why not? You know, after tonight, next time we play this, we'll be able to really push for the storyline and things like that, you know? I kind of want to summon Ambrosia, but I don't know if I really want to or not, you know? Like, I more or less just want to get to my destination. Oh, well, there's that. Yeah, that's alright. I'm only literally running, like, right here, so... we're good. We're quite literally already there. And I might fight the big monster for, like, a finale to the stream as well. I don't know.
Now to find our Stonewort.
Yeah, give you something worth waiting for.
They mentioned blood-red petals.
God, it's hard to see in here.
Just my luck. Well, I won't be picking anything till they're gone. There's only one thing for it.
Fucked him up, we're ready to go. Yeah, here, let's go ahead and grab this. We might go fight that dragon for the finale, though. I think that'd be pretty good. You know, a good, worthwhile side quest thing to do. Gather petals. Which, I do apologize if you guys really don't like side quests, but I don't know. These are all, like, interesting. And they all do seem like they're actively helping people, so...
Right.
Something I really do genuinely want to do, you know? Let's go ahead and go to the Dalamil Inn. So somewhere in this desert, there's a dragon of some kind. I just don't really know where there'd be a dragon at. I'm assuming...
Why the hell would Victor take the bearer's side?
Oh, shut up. The Victor, bearer's side, whatever.
None of the stalls were plundered this time, thanks, Peter.
Alright, alright. So yeah, we're gonna end off with this epic fight after we find it. And then we're gonna go turn in our quest and the bounty, and then we'll call it good. This is the southern Belcory. I thought I was going to the normal Belcory. I feel dumb.
Back to the stables, girl.
Back to the stables? Why can't she just follow me? Well, part of me was saying to give the game a try might not be so bad. Oh, are you saying you hated it before you actually played it? Is that what you're saying? Because if that's what you mean, then I guess that makes sense. You were having disdain for it before you actually truly tried it.
How the hell did it?
Diver. Alright, weird that I got stuck on that of all things. Oh! Sorry, not a dragon. The Chimera. I think I already found it. It's just chilling the fuck out here. Nice. Also... Okay, so that's actually way out. That's actually back towards the beginning area. And yeah, here. We'll go ahead and get off. Do I get off? I need to hold it now. Okay. Alright, you ugly bastard. It's your time. The Gorgamera! What you got?
We're not gonna outrun this one. Stay close, Tom.
Oh, bitch, bring it on! Come on, Gorgamera! Bring it, bitch! What you got? I don't think so. I think not.
Blizzard! There be luck!
Alright, now this is bound to do at least half his health bar damage, right?
Nice try.
Oh, barely. Fuck. Oh, come on, this is bound to take him out right here. No, not quite yet. Nope! Come on, Buddha, Buddha, Buddha! Buddha! Whoop! Oh goodness, a little boop on the nose right at the end was all I needed. God tier plays. Let's go a fucking level up. Level 44. And Orcalion.
Should have picked on someone your own size.
Alright, so let's go turn this bitch in. Well, part of me was saying to give the game a try and might not be so bad. I actually hated it for years. Well, I don't think I ever actually, like, hated the game. I just never really, cared for it. But it's not because of, funny enough, it's not really because of, like, Fortnite being Fortnite. It was more or less just because, Fortnite was a battle royale. That's really the only thing I've ever really disliked, because I've never really been much for battle royale style games. Like, yeah, I played Apex. I enjoyed it a decent amount. Yeah, I played Realm Royale, but most of the time, if I enjoyed the game, it wasn't for the battle royale.
I brought back all the stone and water I could find. Will this be enough?
Yes, my lord. Thank you. I'm sure it will serve us until we can find another source.
I'm very glad to hear it.
You and His Grace are very much alike, you know. You think only of how you might help others, and never of the danger to yourselves.
No more than you have minding my brother. You've risked a lot for him.
Whew.
And I thank you for it.
I am honored that you should say so. But I beg you, my lord, do not give too much of yourself for the sake of others. We could not afford to lose you.
I'll keep that in mind.
Damn. Alright, alright. I might go see if what the game has to has next for me, as far as the cutscene, real quick. Let's see. I want to see one more cutscene. I'm not really rushing to get offline. I'm off of work tomorrow as well, so I don't really mind staying up to, you know, do a little bit here and there. That doesn't bother me at all. I of course just, you know, would like to know a little bit.
I have no reason to assume.
Clive, you must listen to this. Lawsman, tell him.
Do you recall when we spoke before on the divinity of Ultima? Well, it inspired me to delve deeper into the subject. And what I discovered appears to agree with the findings of His Grace.
You will recall that my quest to uncover Ultima's origins began with the mural at Phoenix Gate. But while I've always known it to be important, its secrets have heretofore eluded me. Now, however, I believe I know where to find the more complete example, one that will reveal all we seek.
Master Clive, have you ever in your travels chanced to hear of the Circle of Malleus? I would think not, if you have.
I don't know what that is.
But there was once a time when the faith flourished, the oldest known religion in the Twins, and though its popularity eventually waned on Storm, hints of its dogma remain embedded in more modern faiths such as the Crystalline Orthodox.
Wait, you said it waned on Storm. What of Ash?
Religious monuments are often torn down or repurposed when new faiths rise to prominence. But if no new faith arose, then perhaps the ancient temples might still stand.
Oh, goodness.
And so, you see now why I must accompany you to Waloed.
It would appear the past still has much to teach us, though in this case, it would not have been possible without the musings of Moss.
What? What do you mean?
To think that you carried a copy of my old mentor's chronicles all along. I am relieved to discover it in good hands.
I shall guard it with my life.
Joshua, if you're finished here, join me in the ale hall. I need to speak to everyone before we leave.
Right away.
Well,
Mid said I could ride the Enterprise next.
the ale halls will be going next time. I'll say it won't let us travel anywhere. We got a whole lot of stuff going on. But for now, I'll say thank you to all you guys who came in here to watch me today, both for Final Fantasy XVI and for Zelda. I had an awesome time playing both. I may not play either tomorrow, but we will see. For now, you guys have been awesome. I hope you have a wonderful night. I can't wait to play this game again and set out on the actual journey. And as always, don't forget to do your side quests. If they're any good, make sure they're good. If they're shitty side quests, then don't worry about it. Anyways, later losers. Have a good night.